California, 2025. UFO sightings have doubled, over 3,000 reports in just 6 months. It began with viral videos from Palmdale that turned out to be fake drone footage from Hawaii. But this hoax accidentally exposed something real: classified incursions at America's most secretive aerospace facility and credible pilot testimonies that can't be dismissed. California has always been America's UFO capital. From the 1940s flying saucer waves to modern Pentagon revelations, the Golden State attracts more unexplained aerial phenomena than anywhere else on Earth. But 2025 feels different. The numbers are staggering, the witnesses more credible, and the government response is increasingly serious. According to the National UFO Reporting Center, over 3,000 UFO sightings were reported worldwide in just the first half of 2025, double the 1,192 reports from the same period in 2024. California accounts for a significant portion of these encounters, with more than 138 sightings documented in the state by mid-year. This isn't just random noise or increased awareness. Something fundamental has changed. The pattern becomes clear when examining the data. Unlike previous waves of UFO reports that often clustered around popular culture events or media coverage, the 2025 surge shows distinct characteristics: multiple independent witnesses, physical trace evidence, electromagnetic interference, and most significantly, corroboration from military and commercial aviation sources. The Palmdale incident, despite its viral misinformation elements, serves as a perfect case study for this new phenomenon. On the evening of August 16, 2024, residents across Palmdale and Lancaster began reporting unusual lights and objects in the night sky. Social media platforms exploded with videos and witness testimonies describing bright lights making sudden, jerky movements unlike any conventional aircraft. Me and my daughter were hanging out in the backyard when we both thought we saw a shooting star falling east, one witness reported on the Ring Neighbors app. It stopped very abruptly and zigzagged going north. This description, sudden stops and directional changes that would be impossible for meteors or conventional aircraft, appeared consistently across multiple independent reports. The initial wave of authentic witness accounts was soon contaminated by viral videos that were later identified as footage from a Pokemon-themed drone show at the Hilton Hawaiian Village in Waikiki. But here's where the story becomes truly intriguing. The viral hoax inadvertently triggered an investigation that revealed far more serious phenomena occurring in the same area. When questioned about the Palmdale UFO reports, U.S. Air Force spokesperson Ann Stefanik made a remarkable admission. Recent unauthorized drone flights in the vicinity of Palmdale have prompted a temporary flight restriction in the area. This wasn't just acknowledging random civilian drones. The FAA had imposed restrictions around Plant 42, one of America's most classified aerospace facilities. Plant 42 isn't just any military installation. Located at Palmdale Regional Airport, it houses Lockheed Martin's legendary Skunk Works division, the same facility that developed the U-2 spy plane, SR-71 Blackbird, and F-117 Nighthawk stealth fighter. This is where America's most advanced classified aircraft are conceived, designed, and tested. For unauthorized craft to penetrate this airspace repeatedly suggests something far more sophisticated than hobbyist drones. The timing of these incursions coincides with a broader pattern of UAP activity near sensitive military installations. Throughout 2024 and 2025, similar incidents have been reported at nuclear facilities, naval bases, and restricted airspace across the United States. The Pentagon's All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office has acknowledged that approximately 15% of all investigated UAP cases remain officially unexplained after thorough review. But the California story extends far beyond Palmdale. Newly released Federal Aviation Administration records spanning 2007 to 2024 reveal a treasure trove of pilot reports describing encounters with objects that defy conventional explanation. These aren't anonymous internet posts or blurry cell phone videos. These are professional aviators with reputations and careers on the line, filing official reports with federal agencies. In 2021, pilots reported a long, cylindrical object that passed directly over their aircraft. The description eerily matches Pentagon briefings to Congress in 2024, where government contractors described witnessing a large metallic cylinder about the size of a commercial airplane floating in mid-air before suddenly disappearing. The consistency between civilian pilot reports and classified military encounters suggests a phenomenon operating across both commercial and restricted airspace. Near Los Angeles Air Route Traffic Control Center, the same facility that monitors Palmdale's airspace, controllers have logged multiple reports of objects exhibiting flight characteristics beyond known technology. Air traffic controllers, trained to identify every type of aircraft in American skies, are reporting contacts that don't match any known flight profiles. If you're finding this investigation as compelling as we are, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into unexplained phenomena. Share this with anyone who's wondered what's really happening in California's skies. Your support helps us continue investigating these mysterious cases. One of the most significant aspects of the 2025 UFO wave is the quality of witnesses coming forward. These aren't just casual observers or UFO enthusiasts. They're air traffic controllers, commercial pilots, military personnel, and law enforcement officers. Professional observers trained to distinguish between conventional aircraft and anomalous phenomena. In September 2024, an air traffic controller from the Los Angeles Air Route Traffic Control Center contacted the National UFO Reporting Center about communication with Troy 21, a Beechcraft King Air flying in controlled airspace. The crew reported an encounter with an object exhibiting flight characteristics that didn't match any aircraft in the system. When trained aviation professionals can't identify objects in controlled airspace, it raises serious questions about aerial security and unknown technology. The geographical clustering of these reports is equally significant. California's major metropolitan areas, Los Angeles, San Diego, San Francisco, sit beneath some of the world's busiest airspace. Yet trained observers are consistently reporting objects that don't appear on radar, don't respond to radio communication, and don't match known aircraft profiles. Either America's aviation security has massive blind spots, or something else is operating in California's skies. The technological implications are staggering. Witnesses describe craft performing maneuvers that would generate G-forces fatal to human occupants. Instantaneous acceleration, right-angled turns at high speed, hovering without visible propulsion. If these reports accurately describe real phenomena, they represent technology decades or centuries ahead of known human capabilities. Recent analysis of UAP reports has identified common characteristics that appear across multiple incidents: electromagnetic interference with aircraft systems, unusual flight patterns that suggest advanced propulsion, and objects that seem to demonstrate awareness of human observation. These aren't random natural phenomena or misidentified conventional aircraft. They suggest deliberate, controlled technology operating by rules we don't understand. The clustering around military installations like Plant 42 adds another layer of complexity. Are these craft conducting reconnaissance on America's most advanced aerospace programs? The implications for national security are profound. If foreign adversaries possess technology capable of penetrating restricted airspace undetected, it represents a strategic threat of unprecedented magnitude. But the alternative explanation raises even more disturbing questions. If these aren't foreign reconnaissance platforms, what are they? The flight characteristics consistently reported by credible witnesses exceed known physics limitations. We're potentially looking at evidence of technology that operates by principles beyond current human understanding. The government's response has evolved dramatically since 2025 began. Where previous decades saw official denial and dismissal, current policy emphasizes investigation and data collection. The Pentagon's ARO office regularly briefs Congress on UAP incidents, acknowledging that significant percentages of reports remain unexplained despite exhaustive analysis. This shift toward transparency coincides with the reporting surge, suggesting either improved detection capabilities or increased phenomenon activity. The correlation between advanced military technology development and UAP encounters near facilities like Plant 42 implies a connection that investigators are only beginning to understand. California's unique geography may contribute to its status as America's UFO hotspot. The state encompasses vast military testing ranges, cutting-edge aerospace facilities, major population centers, and diverse terrain from deserts to coastlines. This combination creates ideal conditions for both advanced technology testing and widespread witness observation. The 2025 surge also coincides with rapid advances in civilian technology. Smartphones with high-definition cameras, widespread surveillance systems, and social media platforms that enable instant report sharing. We may simply be documenting phenomena that previously went unrecorded. But the consistency of witness descriptions across decades suggests something more than improved documentation. Looking at the data comprehensively, several patterns emerge. UFO activity in California peaks around major aerospace milestones, new aircraft testing, space launches, military exercises. The most credible reports come from trained observers in professional settings, and the phenomena consistently demonstrate technology beyond known human capabilities. The Palmdale incident, despite beginning with viral misinformation, ultimately revealed serious questions about unidentified craft in restricted airspace. The broader 2025 reporting surge reflects either unprecedented phenomenon activity or dramatically improved detection and documentation. Either scenario has profound implications for our understanding of what shares California's skies. We're witnessing the convergence of improved reporting mechanisms, government transparency initiatives, and what appears to be increased UAP activity. California sits at the center of this convergence, with its unique combination of advanced aerospace facilities, dense population, and ideal observation conditions. The question isn't whether something unusual is happening in California's skies. The evidence from credible sources is overwhelming. The question is what these phenomena represent and why 2025 has become such a significant year for their observation and documentation. Whether we're seeing advanced foreign technology, breakthrough human aerospace development, or something beyond current understanding, California continues to serve as ground zero for humanity's most important questions about what shares our planet's airspace. The viral hoaxes and misidentified drone shows are ultimately distractions from a much more significant story. California's 2025 UFO wave represents either the most dramatic intelligence failure in American history or the most important technological discovery of our time. Either way, the implications extend far beyond viral videos and social media speculation. Something is definitely going on in California's skies, and 2025 may be the year we finally begin to understand what it is. Disclaimer: this video is based on public reports, official government data, and credible witness testimonies. Some details remain unverified. All interpretations are intended for informational and educational purposes only.